Hi, welcome back to Cheyenne, Wyoming Urban Gardener. This is Debbie. It's been a little bit since you've seen me, and that's because it's just been so busy here at our house and the garden, all the things that's going on. And I wanted to show you something today. This is kind of going to be a short video about some pests that have shown up in the garden, and I fortunately have found out what they are. And I've noticed a little bit of some situations going on, mostly with my sunflowers. Not really with a whole lot of other things, but definitely with our sunflowers. And that is that we have leaves that keep dropping. We've had some hailstorms, and that's going to happen when you have hailstorms. But we have also had something that popped up. So you can see here that we have a leaf that you can see is just kind of drooping and withered and dropping. Now, my sunflowers are still blooming. We haven't had any problem with that. We just have some defoliating going on. So I was wondering what the heck is going on. But I go ahead and actually remove the leaves on the bottoms of the stalks anyway. You can see this, because it prevents disease and things like that. Well, I didn't get to it real quickly this time, and we're out here looking in the garden, and I had some situations that kept popping up. So I got to looking on the leaves to see if I could find what it is, and I had pulled off one of the leaves, and then I found it. In fact, I found a lot of them. Now, they only seem to be on this sunflower, but I know that they have been to some of the other ones. Let me see if you can see it. It's going to get blurry here, but hopefully you can kind of see that. Let me see if I can get this thing to kind of focus in a little bit. You can see it crawling down the leaf, or actually the stem. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and kill that one, because what that is a gall making aphid. So I have gotten some aphids in my garden, and they are gall making aphids. Now, these are the nymphs. I seem to have located the primary source of them. I have checked all of the other sunflowers. I haven't seen them on any of the others. They seem to be focusing on this one. And I know that they have visited the other ones because we've had defoliating going on. And you can see here the symbiotic relationship between an ant and an aphid. You can see the ant is coercing the aphid to give it basically a drink. There is a sweet substance that aphids excrete that ants really enjoy. And I kept noticing that the ants were on my sunflowers, and I thought at first that it was them that was creating all the havoc. But then come to find that that was a gall-making aphid. And you can see here, there's probably one up here, because I see a couple of ants up here, or they're just looking. Nope, I'm not really seeing any sign of an aphid here. So I haven't found any aphids on any of the other ones, just that one sunflower. But I know that they have been visiting the others because I have seen some damage. You can see here this leaf. This one probably was hit by a hailstorm. Let me see. I don't see any aphids on that one. But do go around in your garden from time to time. Oh, and here's a welcome little guy. There is a spider right there. So anyway, go around in your gardens and check your gardens, especially your sunflowers, every so often. And you might be surprised to find, especially if you've got leaves that are missing, like right here. You can see that one there. Now, that may have been a hailstorm as well. Like I said, we've battled hailstorms here just about every day. We've had rain just about every day, and that becomes an environment for pests. So what I have found is that we do have some gall-making aphids. Now, what the gall-making aphids do, typically they will make a gall at the base of the stem of plants. But on sunflowers, they tend to kind of crawl all over the sunflower. So that is what happens when you get the gall-making aphid. Make sure you're checking around in your plants to see if you find that little guy. It kind of has a little tubular nose on it, I've noticed. And it's a really dark black color with some little white spots on it. So thankfully to Google, I was able to locate what that guy was, and we managed to go ahead and get all of them killed. I left the one alive so that way you could see what was going on. And check your garden. If you have some defoliage going on, that might be the situation. So like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for notices on new videos as they come out, and we'll see you in the next one.